Hi friends, we're going to learn about how we're going to be adding and subtracting equal groups in arrays. This is lesson 9. Okay, so what we want to do is add two unknown smaller facts to solve an unknown larger fact. Okay, well, what we want to do is have 5 rows of 3. Okay, so I made 5 rows of 3 columns. 5 rows of 3 columns. So we can skip count. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, but I'm trying to find 7 times 3. So I'm going to add 2 more rows. 2 rows times 3 columns, we can skip count. 3, 6 is 6. So if I add the answers, the products to this, it equals 21. Well, if I do that, I also need to add the rows here. So 5 times 2 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. Because we have, how many rows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. So 7 times 3 columns altogether is 21. Okay, so we say 7 3s equal 5 3s plus 2 3s. Which is saying 7 times 3, which is the whole, equals 5 times 3 plus 2 times 3. And I put them in parentheses so that I know that these numbers are together and then these are together, and then I need to solve. So 5 times 3 is 15. 2 times 3 is 6. Add those together, it equals 21. Okay? Now let's talk about subtracting 2 unknown smaller facts to solve a larger fact. Okay? Alright, so if we had 9 times 3 and we don't know how to solve that, so we have 9 rows. You can see I have 9 rows of 3 columns. Okay? Sometimes these are hard to solve. So what would happen if I added one more row? That would be 10 times 3. That's much easier to solve than 9 times 3. So if we added 10 times 3, that's 30. Well, I know that this extra row here I added. So I know I need to take that away. So 1 times 3 is 3. So what I need to do, because I need to find out this answer, what we're going to do is take 10 times 3, take away, so we're going to take all of this, take away that last blue part, which will equal 9 times 3. So 30, 10 times 3 is 30, 1 times 3 is 3, 30 take away 3 is 27. So 9 times 3 equals 27. Okay, so that's what they're asking us to do. Alright, so let's work on our Zearn notes. Okay, let's work on our Zearn notes. Alright, so the goal is to find out what this answer is. Alright, so they say that these are called brackets right here. That's that whole thing, and it means it's asking for this entire thing. This bracket only wants these dark dots, and this little bracket only wants these light ones. Okay, so first, remember how this is rows, this is columns, and this is total. Okay, this is rows, This is columns, and this is total. Rows, columns, total. Okay? So how many rows? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 rows. And how many columns do we have? We have one column here, another one here, and another one here. So there's 3 columns. Okay? So the total all together, and we know that if we say 3, and I'm going to cover up the 0, 3 times 1, or 1 times 3 is 3. And then with that 0, I just add it to it, so it's 30. So there's 30 dots that we see right here. Okay? So this one, all of these dark dots, how many rows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 rows, and I have 3 columns. Okay, because they didn't change. There's still 3 there. Okay, so what we can do now is we can skip count. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 27. Okay, so the black dots are 27. All right, now with this clear dot, they want us how many rows? There's only 1 row. How many columns? 3. So 1 times 3 is 3 altogether. Okay, so now down here, if you notice, there's a subtraction part right here. So what they want us to do is to take the total and subtract this white one so we can find the dark, how many dark ones. Okay? So there are 10 threes, so there's 10 threes minus 1 3 equals 9 threes. Okay, so 10 rows, take away 1 row, is 9 rows. So 10 threes is 30, minus 1 3 is, take away 3, is 9 threes, and we already know this is 27. Okay, so 9 times 3 is 27. All right, now our exit ticket. Okay, so the goal is to find out what is 9 times 2. Okay, so remember the first thing is rows. That first number is rows, then it's columns, then it's the total. So we don't know what the total is up here. We know the columns and we know the rows. Okay? All right, so let's figure this out. Do you see this bracket goes around everything? So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yep, they've got 10, and they have 2 columns, 1, 2. So 10 times 2 is 20. Okay, and they have 1 row here and of 2, and that's 2 right there. Okay, so now what they're saying is they want you to say 20 take away 2. 20 take away 2, because we're trying to get rid of this, because we only want to know 9 times 2, not 10 times 2. Okay, so 20 take away 2 is 18, so 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 2 is 18. Okay. Nice job, friends. Go ahead and kiss your brain.